You guys, I just wanted to put out another warning again. It's like my jealous stepmom who scammed me is super desperate, and she's still paying people to come after me and put those devices and stuff around me and whatever else they can do. And I these new people, they don't realize how dangerous that is. They don't realize it's a suicide mission. When you're a chosen one, you are incredibly protected. I'm not even worried about me. I'm worried about whoever's listening to her lies. You know, they have to lie to get people to come after me because the truth wouldn't make people mad enough to do that. So she has to lie. Or the minions that she gets involved and pays have to actually lie about me so that they'll be mad enough to come after me, which is really ridiculous in the first place. So here are some examples of things that happen to people, like even people who talk bad about me or say bad things to me. Horrible things happen to them. Now, those who've heard these stories, please dismiss them. Don't pay any attention to them, okay? If you've not heard my stories about this, you need to hear this because this is very serious and people are dying. Okay? God does not like people messing with his chosen ones. That's why it says in the Bible, do not touch my anointed ones. He actually means that. Okay? Jeez. So this naturopath doctor was a friend of mine. She got very angry one time and wrote me a long, nasty email, and she was projecting through all of it. That means it's not about the person that's the brunt of the yelling and screaming. You're the one who is actually feeling those feelings. I've done projecting before. It means you're unaware and you don't realize that you're taking things out on other people that you're actually doing, okay? That's what projecting is. So the whole email was like projecting on me, and she was just being nasty. It wasn't even that bad. I didn't think it was that bad. I was just like, wow, she's really just kind of getting all of this out. And I was like, I'm glad she's getting it out. Like, that's how I took it. I'm glad she's getting all this out. I didn't take it personally because I knew nothing had to do with me. So I wasn't even upset about it. I didn't even really think much of it. But how do you respond to something like that? So I just ignored it. But then I got a phone call a while after that from her. And she told me a story that blew my mind. She said that she started to die. Now, this is a naturopath. This is somebody who's written a book. She's got incredibly expensive consultations. Everyone goes to her. She always knows how to fix anything, okay? How to heal anything for anybody. She was a medical intuitive, incredible at it. So she calls me and says she was dying. And she didn't know why. It was a mysterious death, and she couldn't figure out what the cause was or what the cure was. She couldn't fix herself. She was resigned to die. So she lived up like in the hills, and she was, on a hike and on a walk one day, and all of a sudden these men in black appear out of nowhere and tell her that she never should have treated me that way, that she never should have given me that email, and that she needed to repent. They listed off like 4 things that she should never ever do to anybody again, but especially not me. And they made her apologize. They told her to tell me that she was sorry for what she had done. And she did. She said, I am so sorry that I wrote you that email. And I said, I didn't take it personally. I don't know why you would be so threatened. And she says, somebody's very protective over you. So that was like the first like really big, like, what the hell, kind of things. And I'm sure a lot of stuff has happened before that I didn't pay much attention to. And I started learning more about these types of things as I went along, as I was waking up to there being something going on here, some other woman, different story. Some other woman was really mean and nasty to me behind everybody else's back. Nobody saw that side of her but me, but she was really nasty and very threatening and just horrible to me. when I would work with her. We worked together at this place. It was her favorite place in the whole world. And God took that from her. Look at the sun coming in. God took that place from her for treating me that way. She fell down the stairs and was never allowed to go there again because they were afraid she'd get hurt. Soon after, she was in a hospital for a very long time in a nursing home and was never able to go do anything she enjoyed anymore, and then she died, okay? It was because of how she treated me, guys. I had another place that I was working, and I had this horrible boss. He was very, very demanding on me, like very critical, always came down on me about everything, never any grace, just always just like, you did this wrong, you did that, like just mean and nasty, really mean and nasty, no grace at all. But that's all he did. That's all he did. And then then I got fired. Okay, I got fired. The guy has a freak accident within about 2 weeks of me leaving there. Has a freak accident, severs his spine in the weirdest place, and dies. The whole fucking town was like, what the hell? Didn't he just fire Amy? Wasn't he that mean, horrible boss that she had for a bit? You know, they related it to me. They saw that it was related. You know, and even in death, he came to me and he asked if I could please help him navigate his way through, you know, to the light or to get through, to navigate through his death. And I was like, why in the world would I help you? I didn't even know that he had died. I mean, I didn't know prior to him talking to me. I was driving in my car and he's like, could you please help me? I'm so sorry for the way that I treated you. So he apologized. Also, he was forced to apologize. I'm so sorry. Can you please help me navigate this? So it's like God made him go through some kind of situation in the afterlife where he actually had to apologize. And he had to do that in order to even get to where he was going in the afterlife. Then I got a phone call, eerily, soon after, where somebody said, did you hear that he died? It was the weirdest freak accident. It was like that movie, when they were Final Destination. It was like that. It was like that freakish of a thing that happened. I mean, I could tell you so many stories, you guys. And I know there are people dying in Wichita Falls that I just left from picking on me. People that I warned, people that I told them, please don't do anything to me. These are just the examples I told you are just people being mean and nasty and saying nasty things about me. You cannot talk about a chosen one like that. You can't do that. Let alone, you know, do all this mean, nasty stuff to them and hurt them. You know, and I've been tortured for months. I know people are dying. I know their lives are falling apart. And you know what? It's not only happening to the people that are doing it at this point, it's affecting their whole families, their animals, like everything that they love that's important to them. It's all, their lives are being ripped apart. But my stepmom doesn't care. She doesn't care about anybody. If they're willing to get paid to monitor me, to spy on me, to poison me, to do whatever, if they're stupid enough to fall for it and they don't ask who I am and they don't find out any more information, she's setting them up to die. And she doesn't even care. She just wants to keep the money. That's all she's thinking about right now. She's desperate to keep the money that she stole from you years ago that I didn't even know about until recently. That's how crazy that woman is. That she would set all these people up to die to come after me. I mean, I can't believe the selfishness. There were more than just my stepmom involved in all this. There were a lot of people involved in it. But a lot of them have backed off because they know I'm a chosen one now. That's the whole point of these times. This is the Great Awakening. This is the Great Awakening. There are many chosen ones out there. You guys have to be careful. The Satanists have to just your money's going to get frozen. All that money that you get paid to do these jobs is going to get frozen. You're not going to get paid. Your wife, your husband, your kids, everybody's going to die or get hurt or lose all their money or just end up destitute. I don't know what's going to happen to all you guys who are doing stuff, but please use wisdom. Don't just assume bad things about people. Ask questions. Don't judge people. Stop judging people. Mind your own business. Be kind. Forgive. Ask questions. Gain clarity. Don't just go on some rampage just for the hell of it, just to make somebody look bad. Or for money, or for whatever it is. Don't project. You know, if you're one of those people that have done any of this stuff, like, and you're saying stuff bad about me or other chosen ones, ask yourself, am I actually talking about myself? Look in the mirror. That's what I had to do. That's what I had to do to heal when I was once projecting on people. I had no idea, man. I remember being married to a guy for almost 10 years, and we were in counseling. And I remember the counselor and my husband trying so hard to tell me, you are projecting. This is all you that's doing it. Don't you see that? It's not your husband. I was like, yes, it is. He's making me do this. He's making me do that. And the counselor was like, no, he's not. He's just doing what he does. You're the one who's doing this, that, and the other thing, and blaming him and saying it's his fault. But he didn't actually do those actions. You know, it took me a while to kind of grow up and mature out of that, and to see that I was the one that was the problem, that was doing those things. You know, now I know. And you learn and you grow. That's what you do if you're smart, okay? So trust me, I've done those stupid things. But I decided to grow and to learn as a person. I decided to mature. And that's what I've been teaching you guys on my channel for years before all this shit happened. Stepmother, can you please, for God's sake, stop sending people on their suicide mission? God, you've lost the play. Whatever this inheritance thing is, it's mine, okay? God's promised it to me. Whoever died is really pissed off. And I think I know who that is. They're really angry. They wanted me to have it. That's why they gave it to me. They did not give it to you. You had to pretend to be me to even get it. It belongs to me. And I don't even care about that shit. I don't care about money. I don't care about any of that crap. But you know what? If somebody loved me enough to leave me something, I don't care if it's $20. They left it for me. So go get a life. Go, whoever, yeah, this is done. This is so done. This is so ridiculous and so done. Okay? I've begun a new life. It's over. It is over. You guys are like the fucking Energizer Bunny and you just won't stop. Not only am I protected, but everybody that I love and care about is deeply as protected as I am. If you mess with anybody, my friend, her animals, any of those guys, you're going to be just as punished as you would be if you picked on me directly. Okay? Do you understand? It is a suicide mission to come after me, my friend, anybody related to us, anything related to us, anything that we care about, anyone that we care about, okay? I would not put somebody in danger like that unless I felt very certain about it. Leave me to live my life, just like I've always left you to live your life. I left you apparently with all of my money for the last 30 years to go party and go to Mexico and go Hawaii, all over the place. I minded my damn business while you were partying with my money and hiring all these people to try to kill me and poison me all these years on my money. I'm not even mad, just go away. You're obviously very sick in the head. Go away. Leave me alone. I've started a new life, and you are not included in it. Not any of you nasty people. Leave me alone. Don't be stupid. Gosh. The gall. The gall these people have. Anyway. Don't be dumb, you guys. Please don't be dumb. Don't be dumb like all of those other people. All they did was say bad things and treat me bad. What's going to happen to you? I wouldn't want to find out if I were you. That's all I'm saying. I wouldn't want to be you. I wouldn't want to be anybody who's treating me bad right now at all.